This is Harmeet Singhil from Star Media. I'm here in Kenya, meeting people after doing a presentation between Star Navigation and Flight Path International. So my friend, can you give us your name and the company that you work for?
Okay, my name is Archibald Homwe. I'm the Director of Safety and Quality for Oric Air Services in Tanzania.
So being Director of Safety, that's quite a, you got a lot on your plate going. So how many aircraft do you guys cater over there in Tanzania?
Okay, we have 16 aircraft and we operate two types, the Dash 8-100 and the Cessna Caravan 208B, the EX version, as well as the standard G1000 version.
Brilliant, and I really do appreciate that you came all the way from Tanzania. It's not easy to drive down from there. And how many hours did it take you? 6, 7 hours?
Oh no, actually we planned. When we heard that you were coming and we saw the importance of such a meeting, because our maintenance is done in Tanzania, we just rearranged our maintenance requirements so that I end up flying here, so that I can be here for this meeting and fly back.
Excellent. That makes me really happy now how important this is. We just got an email a few days ago from Ghana. A few airlines over there found out about this conference and they want us to come over there. Flight Path International has been dealing with Africa for the last 18 years or so, and they train a lot of the pilots, they train a lot of the avionics guys, and they do the operations guy, and obviously they need the data, the best data they can get. And the reason they partner up with Star Navigation was because what we do is big data. And to bring that and make things efficient so you can grow your fleet. Now, you saw the presentation that I did and also the captain did, and Amir's capabilities as a CEO, being an investigation specialist. What did you thought of the system overall, and how do you think it can benefit you guys?
Oh yes, definitely. Safety is about monitoring trends.
Right.
You can never completely eliminate the risk of an accident or a major. It's not possible, but trends can allow you to spot issues that are about to develop, crew members that have maybe particular weaknesses, aircraft that have particular technical issues, and I think this is something that can help us to build a bigger picture of what's going on in our operation and can allow us to pinpoint quite accurately areas within our organization that require our immediate attention as a safety department.
So if you see our system, we automatically relay it back to the ground, and the ground is always understanding what's going on, and it's independent from the pilots, and they can communicate through satellite phones or other means of communication back to the aircraft if they need to. You're right, and analytics trends of an aircraft will help you on the predictive maintenance, it'll help you on the financial situation, it'll help your fleet grow. A lot of good questions were asked, and you asked a couple of really good questions yourself, and you got a good feedback. Overall presentation and overall the feedback that you got, were you satisfied with that?
Yes, definitely. I was happy with it. Some of the questions that I had were asked by other panelists, but the question that I had with regards to technical records, like what kind of information can we get from the aircraft, I was very, very happy with that, and it's something that we are definitely interested in. And in fact, I can tell you now, when you were given the presentation, I was with our accountable manager on WhatsApp, and whenever you would say something interesting, I was sending it to him.
I noticed you were talking to your CEO as well and making sure he gets the information back to him.
Yeah, he's pretty happy. He finds it quite interesting. So I'll go back to our head office, sit down with him and see, is it something that we can consider? Because one thing about our operation is that we're one of the largest operators in our country by frequency, and we have 3 major hubs plus our head office, which are all geographically spread out over quite a wide area.
You need something like this.
Exactly. So centralization of data and information can be a challenge for a company that's operating
hub to hub.
Yeah. We fly hundreds of hours a week.
Wow.
So it can be a challenge sometimes just to get pinpoint information about a particular flight on a particular day when you have such a wide operation space.
And you know what, if you have the efficiency and the enhancement system catering your fleet, you can certainly save dollars and bring it back to you. And the system, once it's activated, it will return on its investment to you guys. And I think your CEO, your CFO, your accounts people will be really happy. And that's what it is. It's not always about money, it's also about the safety aspect, that what we can do to make it more safer. And Kenya's had certain issues. You were mentioning about some aircraft that went missing about 10 days or so ago. Tell me a little bit about this incident.
Yeah, we had an unfortunate incident with in the Comoros involving another operator who unfortunately had an aircraft go down. And when you were giving the presentation, it got me thinking about that particular incident, which then made me think that, you know, a system like this would actually be beneficial in terms of trying to find out what happened, because as you know, smaller general aviation aircraft don't have black boxes and things of that nature.
Right.
But this is the next best thing to a black box.
Yes.
So, you know, it can give more information about what happened. And if you know, when it comes to safety, we investigate, yes, to know what happened, to give stakeholders and family members and people close to those involved closure, but it's also to prevent something like this from happening again.
Yes, and we all know about what happened to the MH370.
Exactly.
220 plus passengers still missing since 2014.
Yeah.
And I can imagine what their loved ones are going through. So making the skies safer in Kenya and Tanzania is our goal as Star Navigation and Flight Path. And I think, you know, we keep doing this, and, you know, we're talking to authorities. We actually have a meeting with the Kenyan government coming up, I believe this Monday. And I think that, you know what, if they would listen and understand your concerns and other operators' concerns and say that, you know what, this is kind of a system that needs to be mandated worldwide. ICAO is already taking that step by January 2023. And I think that this is the right message that we're bringing to our Star Media Group and also the investor relations side. And at the same time, and I think all the airlines in the world have to understand that this is the future of aviation. Yeah. We need it today, like yesterday.
I think one thing about regulators, especially in our region, they take safety very, very seriously. Okay. And they are very open to the use of technology in all our SMS programs. And as long as you approach with a clear proposal as an operator, your goals and what you want to achieve through technology to make your operation safer, you will never face any resistance in the region.
Thank you very much with your kind words, and hopefully we can live up to that. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Cheers.